Well, welcome to the Redmen TV. It is the uncensored match reactions. Liverpool won out with a 5-0 victory over Fleetwood Town. I enjoyed today. Really enjoyed it. Didn't get to see the Tranmere game, unfortunately. Daughter's birthday and all that, But I was really looking forward to tonight. You know, I've spoken to the lads at length over the last week about the performance at Tranmere and trying to glean stuff from what they saw and, you know, the small highlights section stuff that I'd watched. And really impressed with a few players today. I mean, Grujic in the first half for me was sensational. And I don't use that word lightly. I mean, you can talk about opposition and all that type of stuff all you want. You can only play against who you're playing against. And Grujic was head and shoulders above his teammates, in my opinion, and those that he was playing against. I thought he was just superb. I mean, it's really early days, of course it is, but you have a tendency as human beings to compare them to other players that you've seen during the past because there are similarities with players. I'm not saying he's anything like him, but the way that he stopped on the edge of the box reminded me of Frank Lampard, and you know the way that he moved into space around the areas reminded me of Frank Lampard. I'm not saying he's anything like that player. I've seen far too little to draw those sort of comparisons, but what I will say is over that 90 minutes, that's who it made me think of. I think he was a lot more mobile, more of a box-to-box midfielder. Gets me really excited to see how this kid develops. He's nowhere near the finished product, but what he does look like right now is a player that looks very, very good, very exciting to watch. Looks like he wants the ball to feet, looks like he wants to spread it around, just looks full of confidence. And, you know, he's won the league, didn't he? He won the Serbian league and stuff. I think captain Belgrade. So why wouldn't he be confident? And he's coming in, his debut, scores goal, fucking superb if you ask me, to be perfectly honest with you. As far as first half goes, it was nice to see Alexander Armstrong, really nice to see him. I'd not seen a full game for him, so yeah, really happy to see him. I liked the look of Matip and Lovren together, although they didn't have mass amounts to do. Karius had a little bit of a worry with a little bit of poor distribution. Nothing to worry about in the long term, though, I don't think, because ultimately, you know, it was dealt with and stuff like that. So first half performance, really good, 1-0, yeah, looked sound. I was happy with that, to be honest. And then we moved into the second half. And then we just exploded, didn't we? I mean, Kent was fantastic playing on the right-hand side. Woodburn on the left-hand side. What a future this kid looks like. And I remember reading reports back in January. I think the youth team played Cardiff or something like that. And I think Woodburn scored his first goal for them then. I remember reading stuff, it was probably the Echo or something, about him and how he was so highly rated by people at Liverpool. I can see why. I really can, because that kid's just playing with full of confidence, you know, gets a goal, of course, gets an assist as well. Just looked really, really good, really direct. On the other side, Kent, for me, was probably the best player in that half. I think he picked the ball up, he drove the players. The commentator loved that he can do a step over. He's like, that's one of the oldest tricks in the book, but when you do it really well, you can go past people. Yeah, we know. We've all played against people who've gone past us with step overs. We've all done step overs. It's in FIFA. Thank you for that, Mr. Commentator. Firmino bags a couple of goals. And Lucas scores as well. I'm not saying we're going to win the league off the back of them, but I think we're going to win the league off the back of them. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to win the league with those kids. But you know what? 5-0. Second game of pre-season. Liverpool back on track. I mean, that's just boss, isn't it? That's what we're all here to see. We're here to see Liverpool win. And I know it's a pre-season friendly. I just enjoy watching Liverpool win, regardless of who the opposition is. In fact, you know what? When the opposition's shit, it makes me feel better that we stuffed them. So fucking put that in your pipe and smoke it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And let me know your man of the match in the poll, which is on that eye now. Got to answer that, Tom? He's listening. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and I'll see you on the next video.